The Baldwin County School District is celebrating the return of its full faculty and staff as well as students from the summer break this week with its annual Convocation, open houses for all schools, and the first day of the new year. Plus, we have a special guest speaker, Mr. I'm Possible himself. Keith L. Brown is with us. I'm Eric Jones, and this is the Baldwin Weekly Beat for August 5th. The school year kicks off the week before students return with the official return of faculty and staff for the 2022 Baldwin County Convocation, featuring special guest speakers Colonel Floyd Griffin, Board Chair John Jackson, Commissioner Henry Craig, Mayor Mary Parham Copeland, and BCSD Superintendent Dr. Nerese Price, who provided the faculty and staff with words of inspiration. Afterward, Mr. I'm Possible himself, Keith L. Brown, took the stage for an amazing 75-minute performance that included words of inspiration, comedy, and dancing.
First of all, we want to reflect on Baldwin, that word Baldwin, and what's in a name. And when you think about Baldwin, the message spoke to the fact that the B stands for believe. Because there's no more powerful system than our belief system. So when we believe in our ability to empower and to educate, that will propel us to be able to help propel our scholars, believing in them through high expectations. The belief system is so powerful because you can only teach a scholar to your level of belief. And then the A in Baldwin stands for advocate. Oh, you just have to stand in the gap. You have to advocate for their present. You have to advocate for their future. You have to advocate for the right for them to become global citizens. In other words, when you advocate, you help them to live local, but think global. Live local, but think global. And then the L is for leader. At the end of the day, we are servant leaders. Regardless of your position in the district, you are a servant leader, leading yourself first and then leading those who you've been called to educate and to empower. And then the D stands for differentiate. You got to bring that into the classroom. Innovative teaching strategies, differentiating, because our scholars learn on different levels. And when we believe, we advocate, we lead, and we differentiate, what's left in Baldwin? Win. When we do those things, we will win. And so I left them with eight affirmations. I love myself. I believe in myself. I'm proud of myself. I'm a genius. We motivate, we elevate, we educate, and they graduate.
The Baldwin County School District recently announced the receipt of a $50,000 farm-to-school turnkey grant from the United States Department of Agriculture. The grant application was written by Akita Mayweather, the Wellness Coordinator and Garden Project Manager for the Baldwin County School District.
With the gardens here in Baldwin County, we have this garden here. We're in the high school garden. This is our Baldwin Grows Learning Lab. And we also have gardens at all of our other 6 schools. And so we're very excited about the possibility of expanding those gardens, whether it is offering more row gardens or installing more beds. This grant also will allow us to put hydroponics and aquaponics in our STEAM labs. And so all of our students who are part of the STEAM program will have the opportunity to participate in these different mediums of growing. And we're very excited because not only does this help us to teach kids that there are other ways to grow food, but it also helps us to meet our STEAM requirements.
Baldwin County School District is always looking for opportunities for its administrators and faculty to develop and grow as educators and community members. From July 27th to August 2nd, faculty, staff, and administrators throughout the district participated in workshops and training in preparation for the new school year. Across the district, schools held open houses, allowing students and their families to come by and meet their new teachers and classmates. Many held games, raffles, and activities to help new and returning students adjust to the new school year. Teachers also reinvigorated their classrooms in different ways to support an educational environment, rearranging desks, putting up new informational signage, lights, and decorations designed for comfort, convenience, and contemplation. Finally, the first day of the 2022-2023 school year kicked off on Wednesday, August 3rd. Superintendent Dr. Nerese Price visited several schools throughout the day where district leaders were on hand to help facilitate the launch of the new year. Price began at Midway Hills Academy, welcoming students as they arrived, then visited several opening classes at Baldwin High School before visiting both Lakeview and Midway Hills Primary. On the second day, Oak Hill Principal Damon Ray, Deputy Superintendent Matt Adams, and Dr. Price spent the morning visiting classes in the 6th grade hall of Oak Hill Middle School, speaking to students about their new opportunities and expectations afforded them in the transition from elementary to middle school. Dr. Price also visited Georgia College Early College, where students were already hard at work on early assessments and prepping their resumes for college applications. Day 2 would also see visits to Lakeview Academy and the Early Learning Center. And Dr. Price would tour both the Baldwin Success Academy and Lakeview Academy again on Friday with Principal Dr. Sean Holder, which turned into an all-out hug-a-thon when students saw the two of them come into the classroom. So far, the year is off to a great start. That about wraps it up for this week. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for weekly updates on The Beat. And you can also find us on Facebook and Twitter. I'm Eric Jones, and I'll see you all next week.